Latinx and Hispanic students make up 6.4% of the ELN population. A new report documents negative experiences at ELN for those who identify as Latinx or Hispanic. I spoke to some of these students to see if the findings match up with their experience. A new report released this week shows more than half of respondents feel ELN is not welcoming for Latinx and Hispanic students.
I've never felt at home at ELN.
Latinx and Hispanic Working Group was established in 2017 to make suggestions on how ELN can be a more welcoming place for minority students. 212 students and 159 faculty and staff responded to the survey. 65 of them identify as Latinx. The key findings of the report show less than half say ELN is inclusive. Many Latinx and Hispanic students worry they'll be judged, and only a small fraction are satisfied with ELN's process of bias reporting. Cristina Gallegos is a student coordinator at El Centro de Español. She feels she doesn't have much in common with most students on campus.
It's very hard for me to find people that I relate to because most of the people that come in here are white and they come from very wealthy families, and that's something that minority students, most of them, we don't shared those same qualities.
ELN sophomore Junie Vargas, who's from Nicaragua, was part of the study. To her, the most surprising thing in the report is discrimination from staff and faculty, who she thinks should be more educated on diversity.
At the end of the day, we're all people, and discrimination doesn't discriminate, or who the perpetrators of it.
But ELN sophomore Ariana Reyes, who's from Honduras, says she has always felt included.
Sometimes I feel like Latinx, Hispanic students might come in as a little defensive just because this is a new experience to them, and that's completely normal and natural. But by no means the teachers here are trying to make you feel not welcomed or whatever. It's just sometimes we as minorities make ourselves think that people are going to treat us differently.
Despite the findings in the report, Vargas thinks ELN is on the right track.
This is obviously a thing that's going to take more than one research, or it's not going to change overnight, but I feel like ELN is definitely starting to take the necessary steps.
And no amount of exclusivity will bring her down.
Even though many people will assume other things, no one is ever going to say anything that will make me feel ashamed of where I come from, of who I am.
University officials who worked on the report were unavailable for comment. For more on this story, visit elonnewsnetwork.com.